Welcome back to Chimera Gaming, you guys, and for those of you who are new, welcome to Chimera Gaming. I'm your host with the least, but still very beast, Chimera Gaming. And today, we're gonna be doing the Search for Kidoumaru, what is it? Mission. Right. He's one of the Sound 4, he's the spider dude, and just so you guys know, I've been unlocking characters with you guys, as you can see. I got Jirobo there, and it was Haku here. So just so you guys know that I am unlocking characters with you guys. Somebody also suggested that I possibly go over classes, which, yes, I should, but I don't have a whole lot of time. These videos are roughly 15 to 18 minutes as it is, because I have to explain the team and what we're doing with you guys and characters that you haven't seen before, such as what we're going through today. Neji, for this mission, I will show you what you guys need to do with him, so I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, and here we are, and as you can see, we have to win 4 times in a row with Neji. Now, the team that you guys had seen, I am going to be... There is a sound getting, and that does require for the sound amongst the leaves. So, just so you guys know that this team could possibly be used for the mission. So, let's go ahead and go over Neji. He deals 25 damage for 2 turns. For a taijutsu and a random, and they will deal 5 less damage as long as it's not affliction, so this skill doesn't affect affliction skills. Alright, so it is physical, melee, unique, and action. There's certain classifications that certain skills stun, while there's other skills that just outright stun, so just so you guys know. Then we have the 8 trigrams revolving heaven, which deals 15 damage to all enemies and makes Neji become invulnerable for 1 turn. And it costs a bloodline and a random. You guys can think of this like Choji's meat tank, but deals less damage and makes Neji only invulnerable for a turn and targets all enemies. So it only has a cooldown of 1 bloodline, 1 random, chakra, melee, unique, and instant. Now we have 8 trigrams, 64 palms. This skill is decently decent, yes. It used to be a little bit better where it dealt piercing damage. It no longer deals piercing damage after the optimization. Excuse me, I'm a bit sick, so you guys just forgive me. Alright, so he deals 40 damage, and the enemy loses a random chakra for 1 blood and 1 taijutsu. Invulnerability scale like almost every character has. Obito, this is a character I don't think I used before, but I can check and see if I wrote it down. No, it is not. So, Obito. This character is actually really good. Honestly, I absolutely adore Obito. I actually used him to get up to the Genin. He deals 15 piercing damage and will deal an extra 10 damage during Obito's Sharingan for 1 random, no cooldown, physical, melee, and instant. Now that is wonderful, though this character used to be a bit better, but he's still good in my opinion, just as good, where this skill used to ignore invulnerability, which is really nice for characters like Choji. Now we have Obito Great Fireball, which deals 15 affliction damage to an enemy for 2 turns, and then during Obito Sharingan deals an instant 30. That's awesome because it only costs 1 ninjutsu and 1 turn cooldown. So it's not bad, and it's awesome because it can cut through damage reductions like destructible defense, damage reduction, percentiles, all of that. So it's affliction ranged, an instant. Now we have Obito Sharingan. This skill got a massive, not massive, but an interesting revision, if you ask me. It lasts 4 turns. He gains 10 points of damage reduction. If he dies, when you use the skill, you get to mark an ally, and when he dies, that ally gets a permanent 5 damage reduction, and it will permanently deal 5 additional damage with their skills. And it's a 4-turn cooldown, mental, unique, and instant, which is absolutely phenomenal in my opinion. Alright, now we're down to Kin. I'm not entirely... I don't know Kin too much now since her update, but she used to be alright, and she still seems like she's fine. So, for 1 random, 1 enemy receives 15 damage if used on an enemy after unnerving bells. The enemy will receive an additional 25 damage, so it's dealing a total of 40 damage if used after needle and bell trap. Kin will become invulnerable. No cooldown, mental, ranged, and instant. Not bad. Needle and Bell Trap. One enemy cannot reduce damage or become invulnerable for 2 turns. Oh, this is already going to be... That's what I was hoping for. I was really wanting to find a character that... this was actually a suggested team by Rokubi6th. He offered to help me out, so I'm also learning with you guys how this team is working since I don't normally use Kin. Normally, if you like to use overtime damage, such as Neji's Gendo Fist, which deals 25 damage over time, skills like this are absolutely wonderful for that. If on one enemy, after unnerving bells, wow, my throat is like really dry right now. That enemy will also be stunned for 1 turn. Unnerving bells cost a Genjutsu, but that's not really bad. If used after Illusion Bell and Needles, it also deals 10 damage for a cooldown of 1, a random, physical, ranged, and instant. Now we're on to Unnerving Bells, which seems to be Kin's skill that most of our other skills revolve around, but all of her skills revolve around her skills. So, when an enemy loses a chakra, if used on an enemy after Needle and Bell Trap, they will take 15 more damage, physical damage for a turn. Ooh, that can be really good. Because if we're just going here to here and then hitting them with Neji, they're going to take a lot of damage. And she also, if used after Illusion Bell Needles, she's also buffing the chakra, so that can also potentially... Well, this skill used to be chakra. They took out... Alright, so basically, Kin is the support for this. We're going to be comboing with Neji and Obito with their physical skills. So I'll see you guys in game. And we're back, you guys, and as you can see, we're up against a Chunin. He has Zabuza unlocked, and Zabuza is... How should I put this? He is a strong opponent. He has the ability to make your skills cost an extra for a Genjutsu. All of your skills, physical and chakra, I think, will cost an additional random. And he can also stun your entire team, which is not good at this point because if I'm assuming he's going to go ahead and try and stun with Zabuza while putting up Zaku's prep and deal 45 AoE damage to all of our ninja, so that's a no-go. So Zaku's definitely one to look out for. Zabuza is incredibly strong as well, so we'll see what happens next turn. And he went ahead and set up what I thought he would set up, which is totally understandable. What does it do? Physical or mental skills? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to think carefully. Zabuza is definitely somebody we have to push through. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and make them lose a chakra. Unfortunately, we're paying a lot because of Zabuza, but if we don't do anything, we're going to get royally screwed at this point. He went ahead and used Wall of Air like I figured he would. That skill is incredibly useful and can be incredibly annoying sometimes. So yeah, be careful of that counter. I'll let you guys know when it's my turn. And here we go. He's already setting up. Do we stun right now? Oh man, that's awesome. Needle... Wait. Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead, revolve. What I'm doing here is I'm essentially just putting down more support for Neji, because I do not want to take that 45 AoE damage coming from Zaku. That is way too much, that is very scary, and that will definitely bring down your team to near death, if not death. If anything, I see a combo coming if they have the chakra required, though it's going to cost roughly around a lot. So, okay, as you can see, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to target the... I have to target Zaku. Zaku just... He's so strong in this game, and it's very, very scary. Go ahead and Obito Fireball. And now since they can't do anything, the most they're going to be able to do is try and stun or counter, but they can't do that because Zabuza just used his stun. So if you know characters by their effects, keep in mind stuns and counters because those can really screw you up if you're not careful. So I'll let you guys know when it's my turn. And I guess I won. I mean, I can't show you guys, but if you guys see the little fade out, you guys could see that I had won there. Now, the next team I'm going to be using is slightly different, but it's the same. We're going to get rid of Kin there, and we're going to go ahead and put in Ino. Now, if you guys remember Ino, she makes it so your enemies are unable to reduce damage or become invulnerable for a Genjutsu, and a random for no cooldown, mental, ranged, and instant. She can also stun for 4 turns for 2 Genjutsu. They cannot reduce damage or become invulnerable, and they can be targeted by Art of the Valentine, which deals 25 damage for a random, no cooldown, and it's mental, ranged, and instant. The cooldown on this is 3, so if you can possibly keep a constant stun if you keep going with Mind Body Switch. What this is it's essentially the same, but we have Ino, which her stun is going to be incredibly helpful for our characters, especially if we want to keep skills like Neji's Gentle Fist or, excuse me, or Obito's Great Fireball. So I'll see you guys in game. And we're back, and wow, we're going up against an incredibly powerful ninja, and that is Kiba S. Due to his recent optimization, he became super strong. He has Man Beast's clone or whatever, and it allows his skills to deal an extra 10 damage for one and an extra, and then it deals like 10 random damage to a random enemy, and then he gets what's called, okay, I can see where this is going. I'm gonna go ahead and hit and pay the cost, and he's a monster. He's just a straight monster. He gets like 10 damage reduction and ignores like all effects except damage and cost change, and then he has an AoE which costs 2 blood and a taijutsu. Deals 50 damage to all enemies, and just it's crazy powerful. Like I can't even lie about how strong it is, guys. Like it's it's too much. Like seriously, it's crazy bad, and it's just wow. But you know, we'll do what we can for now and try and get Kiba out of the way, as well as Choji. When Tamari's by herself, she doesn't do a whole lot of damage. She could do 35 AoE damage for like a rant. I don't even remember like all of the details. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to. I think that would be the right move to do, and just leave a taijutsu, and that should be able to be in. That's in killing range for sure. Alright, so far we're doing great. The team's working smoothly. But, yeah, Kiba's just super strong by himself. Tamari is not, but she can be, but she's not that great, honestly. I can definitely get through some of her skills, but yeah, I'll let you guys know when it's my turn. Or not. With this, I'm gonna get Kiba out of the way. And he made me deal less damage. Okay. Alright, so I'm pretty sure if this goes the way we want it to, this game's just about wrapped up. I'll let you guys know when it's my turn. And it's my turn, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say this game's just about on wrap. We'll see how much damage this deals. And yeah, if she cannot gain energy this upcoming turn, or chakra, it's good game, so I'll let you guys know when it's my turn. And actually, I ended up winning. So yeah, I mean, that's good game. If you guys like the teams, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you guys enjoyed the commentary, let me know. If you guys want me to put out more teams, I can try, but this video was relatively short due to the fact that we actually had decent teams going for these characters. So if you guys want me to pump up more videos, I'm normally doing these once a day just so I can get things moving along. But if you guys want me to do more, I will, but I'll stop when it hits the tuning missions, which is where the latest Shippuden characters have come out. And that's kind of where I want to stop, because they're still optimizing like all these characters down here and everything, and pages to come. But I just kind of want to wait after. I'll probably do what I can each rank for, let's say, right now we're on Genin. I'll go up to Chunin, but like I'm gonna probably wait for the next optimization to hit like the Jonin or the Ambu and the Missing Nin if I can, as long as it doesn't touch into the other Shippuden characters. Like I don't want to touch into the Rock Ninja quite yet or anything like that. I kind of want to wait for the optimization to come along for these characters. So some characters you might not see, some characters you might. It just depends on how quick they're pumping out optimizations for me to pump out videos. But if you guys want, I can do at least maybe another one in a single day. Like I can pump out 2 videos a day if you want, or we can keep going with the solid one every day just to keep things kind of slowly moving. That way we're going as quick as the optimizations are. We're probably doing roughly 7 missions within a week. So yeah, that's fairly quick if you ask me. So